Ali then gets a phone call from this guy.
Where are you? Yeah. Okay, go on. It's recorded. It's recorded. It's recorded. Go on.
When I find you, make it a mission to find me in the next 2 days.
No. Where are you?
Like, if you came at me and you tried to hit me, I would let you bang me, bro. I wouldn't fight you. You're my brother. Wallahi, you are. I'm your brother too. I'm protective of your sister as well, because believe it or not, she's my sister. But the same way you're protective of Rima, I'm protective of all of my sisters. I mean, who says that? Like, they're gonna let another guy kiss their mom? If you're gonna persist in your arrogance and your ignorance. But just know one thing, and I beg of you, please. Allah will judge you on the Day of Judgment. But there is nothing comforting about that reality. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillahi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam amma ba'du. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu wa maghfiratuh. Beloved brothers and sisters, how are you guys doing? I'm in Canada right now. I'm actually on a Da'wah tour. And when I came back to the place in which we were staying and I got Wi-Fi again, I went onto my Twitter and I saw that my Twitter was actually popping off. And the reason for this is because the whole issue with regards to TrueStoryASA 3M1H and the issue with regards to our da'wah and advice to them had really become an issue online. So I decided to make this video to clarify the matter once and for all and explain to you guys what actually took place behind the scenes from when Adam and Sheikh Akbar came to London to do the meet and greet all the way up until this very day. All the behind the scenes discussions that took place between us and their team. So in this video we will discuss our communications between Adam and his team when he was here. We'll also discuss the conversation that took place between one of the guys from Adam's team and one of the brothers from our team, where Adam's guy was actually asking us to come together and work with Adam because the image had been tarnished and they wanted to get those ticket sales back up for this tour that they're doing. Not because they were concerned about their beloved Adumis, but because their pockets were being hurt because of the truth that was spoken against them. We'll also discuss the conversation that took place yesterday where Brother Ali Da'wah was insulted disgustingly by one of the guys from Adam's team. We'll also discuss exactly why and how Adam's event got cancelled at Harrow Masjid. Let's begin. Brothers and sisters, one of the main criticisms that you guys had of us is that why did you guys not go and speak to Adam in private? Why did you speak to him in public? Why did you advise him in public? Now look, brothers and sisters, generally speaking, Islamically speaking, you're correct. If someone does a sin in private, we should advise them in private. It's not our business to expose people's sins. In fact, it's haram. If you clothe or hide someone's sin, Allah will shade and protect and cover your sin on the Day of Judgment. I know this. Wallahi al-azim, you're absolutely correct. And thank you for that reminder. However, you also need to take into account that the rule changes when the person who is sinning takes the sin from private and now does that sin in public. Because when that sin is done in public and that sin is not affected and influenced a huge amount of the public, then that sin needs to be condemned in public. We only recently started to actually condemn Adam in public because he took it to a public stage and him and his team persisted and insisted upon what they were doing. But at the very beginning, Wallahi al-azim, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is our witness, we did not put out a tweet or a Facebook post or a video, nothing. We tried to get in touch with Adam personally. And what happened was that Brother Ali Da'wah found a way to get in contact with one of the guys from Adam's management team and said, hey, we want to meet with Adam and Sheikh Akbar and speak to them personally, because we're not about that exposing and shaming business. His manager got back to us and said, you know what, we're going to check out your videos and see if it's beneficial for us to meet with Adam and Sheikh Akbar. Bearing in mind that they're thinking about these things from a branding perspective, from a business, from a money perspective. We just wanted to give advice to the brother. We don't want to benefit of his platform. We don't want to do nothing like that, as will become evident to you as I continue. Now, in the second communication, after they had seen our videos, they actually got in touch with Ali and said, you know what? There's actually no benefit in Adam meeting with you. they must have seen that we're not about that YouTube hype. It's that Da'wah hype that we're about. And it might have not been good for the image. Khair, whatever, do your thing. So I said, if he doesn't want to meet with us in public, you know what I'm going to do? You know what we're going to do? We're going to go down to the meet and greet in Birmingham. And if we can't get in touch with him, we're going to advise the sisters. Sisters, please, you guys, just behave yourselves, inshallah, and don't act like you did in London. Now, prior to the meet and greet in Birmingham, I did release a video, yes. But what was my video called? It was called Da'wah Man Loves Adam Saleh. The thumbnail was a picture of me and him with a heart in between us. That was my way of waving a white flag to be like, bro, no beef. I don't hate on you. Just pure love, wallahi, just love. And in that entire video, I did not give one criticism towards Adam. Watch the entire video from beginning to end. Not one criticism of Adam did I come with. Rather, I just came with advice for our sisters. Sisters, please, control yourselves and have respect for yourself. And you can watch that video here if you want to go refresh your memories. So with that said, I hadn't attacked Adam, and I intended to go and speak to the sisters at the meet and greet. The sisters began to behave how they did. So me and brother Ali and brother Musa came out and we were kind of like, guys, behave yourselves. So we had a speakerphone, and alhamdulillah, the sisters were very well behaved thereafter. But the majority of them at least. Adam actually came at the end, and there was a huge crowd that was trying to get to him, and he wasn't able to, speak to them, and they weren't able to control the crowd. So I actually went out of my way, with my megaphone to the car, and I gave Adam a chance. He saw me personally face to face. He used my megaphone, my speakerphone, to be able to speak to the crowd. Why did I do that if I was a hater? Why would I do that if I didn't want him to actually, if I wanted to put an end to his happy day and mess things up for him and his Adumis, his fans? I gave it to him so he can speak to the crowd and tell them calm down. But then what happened was eventually things got out of hand and they drove off. But I actually did try. That was again my way of like, guy, bro, I don't hate you. I'm not trying to end your YouTube career or anything like that. I'm trying to help you. Hey, use my megaphone. Tell the sisters, calm down. Khair, whatever. That happened. The whole issue happened. Now, what happened a few weeks after that, and this is where it gets really interesting, is that Adam Saleh's promoter, Naz, he gives Ali a message and they have a phone call. And guess what he asks Ali? He says to him that you guys, by you speaking out against what happened with regards to the meet and greet here in London, Adam's image has been tarnished. And because his image has been tarnished, it has now affected our ticket sales. And because our ticket sales, the money is not coming our way, basically, we would like for you and Adam and your team and Adam's team to squash the beef and meet with Adam when he comes to the charity event in Bolton on the 14th of November. And actually then we would like to make a video of you sitting with Adam on his channel so the world can see that you guys have come together. And that way people won't hate on Adam anymore and people can actually spend their money, give them their money, so this talk can continue. Pause. Notice how their concern is the money and not the fans. They're not doing this because they love you, Adumis. They're doing this because their pockets are hurting. Number one. Number two, people are accusing us of trying to sponge off of Adam's platform, of his limelight. But we've never once tried to do that. In fact, the only evidence of anyone doing that is Adam's team. Because they, if anything, wanted to sponge off of our platform. Why? So they can legitimize what Adam is doing, so the people can see us and Adam come together. Hey, you know what? You guys are okay. It's okay. What you guys get up to is fine. And people can now come to your event. Because we're the ones saying it's haram. If we come together and sit with them, shake hands, everything's okay, it's hunky-dory, it's okay then. Dawah Man, Ali Dawah said it. And they're practicing, they're religious guys. And they're with Adam, so it's okay. And we can go to their tour now. So really they wanted to use our platform. And on top of that, we actually highlighted, rather Ali highlighted to his manager, that what Adam does is haram. And unless he stops doing what he does, and his team, Sheikh Akbar, the rest of them, hugging girls, kissing them, we're going to have to carry on making these videos because we need to speak the haqq. The Quran and the Sunnah is what it is. We can't compromise the religion for the people, no matter how much the people may want us to do it for their sake. But we only do what we do for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And you know, he actually agreed. And wallahi al-azim, I had this conversation with him as well a few days after, and he agreed to me on the phone as well that, you know what, we have no leg to stand on when it comes to Islamic things. Because Islamically speaking, we're wrong. He goes, I'm not going to lie to you. But this is business, is what he was basically trying to say. So, we said, fine, there are some conditions. If Adam meets these conditions, we don't have a problem coming together, showing him love. Because we don't hate the brother. We want good for you. Do your thing. Just don't do it in a haram way. Ali said, the condition is that he can't touch sisters, have pictures with them, inappropriate pictures, hugging them. The Prophet ﷺ said, it is more beloved for me to have an iron nail rammed through my head than to touch a woman who is haram for me. Wallahi al-azim, these are our sisters. I don't just say that for brownie points. I don't say that for taqwa points. I mean it. إِنَّمَا الْمُؤْمِنُونَ الْإِخْوَةِ Allah told us in the Quran that although you think that blood is thicker than water, and it is, but iman is thicker than blood. Those sisters out there, even though they may be upset with us speaking out against what they do, we do it only because we love you. We don't get paid for this, believe me, wallahi al-azim, we don't. We do this, and we don't get love for it either, as is evident by all the hate comments. We do this only out of sincere concern for you, because on the Day of Judgment, we know what will happen on the Day of Judgment. We want to be a witness for you as opposed to being a witness against you. This is a religious obligation, and that is the only reason why we do it. So, Naz, the promoter, he agreed. He said, you know what, fine, no worries, everything is okay. I will promise you that Adam won't do these things and you guys meet with him. I don't know what happened actually a few days later, but he called back and he said that the team discussed and they actually decided to against Adam and Sheikh Akbar meeting us. But he said that even though they don't want to meet you guys, I can still promise you that Adam won't take those pictures anymore. And as long as I can promise you that, can you promise me that you won't tarnish his image? That you won't make videos and posts and things about him? And we said, yeah, bro, absolutely. Yeah, amazing. That's fine. He said, next time, if a picture comes up or something happens, you get in touch with me directly and we'll deal with it. And Ali said, yeah, sure. Of course, that's amazing, that's perfect. But Ali said, but what if he carries on doing what he does and you are not able to stop him? Then they both came to an agreement that if that was the case, then we're allowed to make videos against him, to clarify the truth and speak out against the evil and enjoying the good, which is exactly why we're doing this video. So Adam's fans, if you're upset with this video I'm making right now, Adam's promoter gave us permission to do this. Wallahi al-azim. Anyways, what happens after that? Adam puts up a picture of him holding these girls again. So, khair. What do? Ali keeps to his promise, snapshot. And then he sends it to him and he says, bro, what is this? And the brother says, you know what? Don't worry, I'm going to deal with it. He deals with it. Alhamdulillah. Barakallahu feek. Naz, you did it. And we appreciate you and respect you for that. But then guess what happens? When Adam comes down here on the 14th of November, he puts up pictures of him hugging girls again. So what did Ali do? Again, protocol, you know. He takes the picture, he sends it to him. Now, when Ali sent the second picture, the promoter got back in touch and he said something interesting. He broke the agreement that we had. He said, I appreciate what you have stated. And after speaking to our whole team, we have now come to the decision that we will go down legal routes, as sometimes this cannot be prevented. And we will go through authorities to get this stopped once and for all. Adam is not your son, and you have no right in telling him what to do. Legally, you are threatening our team and also trying to embarrass my client and stalking every move he makes. I am therefore left with no option but now to get the authorities involved and our lawyers. Please take whatever action you feel is necessary, and I will see you when we see you. I promise you one thing now, there will be a stop to this. We didn't send any threats, nor did we stalk. We can't stalk, because when you put things on social media, it's kind of evident for the whole world to see. Stalking is when you go out of your way to see what this person's up to. Rather, you went out of our way to show us the sins and the wrong that it was that you were doing. Now check Ali's response. Ali said, "My dear brother, if you like, we will come to your lawyer's office tomorrow. You can go by your lawyer, and whatever law he follows, I will be sticking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's laws." Subhanallah. Did he respond in any way, shape or form? No, he didn't. Either way, did we do anything after that? We still kept quiet. The first time I went out of my way to publicly make a claim against him and say what you're doing is clear-cut wrong was when some pictures of him actually being very inappropriate with sisters began to go viral on social media, and that was the last straw. Anyway, I thought the issue would end there. But guess what? Adam and Sheikh and the rest of the team, Slim and Kareem, I believe are their names, were scheduled to speak at a masjid in Harrow. The event got cancelled. Did we cancel it? There was a petition that went around. Did we make the petition? No, we did not make the petition. A sister independent from us made the petition. The petition that was independent from us, not in our hands, went viral, and as a result of it, the event got cancelled. And I'm going to explain to you why it was good that the event got cancelled in a second. But before I do that, I want to play to you a recording from the conversation that took place between Adam's promoter and Ali Da'wah, so you can see the way this person spoke. But before we go to that, something interesting. Ali got a WhatsApp message from Adam's promoter, and he said, as you can see, "You stopped us from attending a mosque, you sick F-U-C-K. We Muslims, don't worry, all in good time." Allah Alam what he means by what he said at the end. But you see, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala exposes people over time. When the pressure situation comes and the heat hits them, they start to their true colors begin to show. This man is the man who your money is going to. These are the guys putting the strings behind Adam Saleh and his team. And these events that you go to that you're cheering, you're feeding their pockets, and this is how they speak. And as we can see, we didn't stop them from attending the masjid. We didn't. But it actually gets worse, because Ali then gets a phone call from this guy. And I'm going to play you the recording that Ali took of his, and actually told him I'm recording this, by the way. And then I want you to be the judge of who's right and who's wrong.
Yeah.
Did you stick your nose in that?
No, I didn't stick my nose. There was a petition that was being made, and I support.
No, 1 minute. You know that whole thing, yeah, bro? What's it got to do with you?
What whole thing?
The whole appearance that we're going to make in the masjid. What's it got to do with you?
It's got nothing to, what do you mean? What's it got to do with me? There were sisters starting the petition. And they rang me and they said, "We're starting this petition, and do you have our back?" I said, "Yes, I've got your back 100%.
So a sister started the petition.
Yes, she started it, and I said to her, "I will help you promote it."
But why did you promote it?
Sorry?
Why did you promote it? We didn't.
No, I was going to promote it. I didn't till the brothers from the masjid rang me and said they want a meeting, and I had a meeting with them today.
You had a meeting with them today?
Yes.
And what went on?
At the meeting, they said to me, these sisters said that you was involved, and I said, "Look, ring the sister. I wasn't involved." They messaged me and said, "We're doing a petition, and can you help us?" I said, "Okay, I will help you." But before I could even help them, you guys rang me, and I came here. And I spoke with them, and I said to them, everybody's problem is that why are you bringing such an individual who goes and kisses sisters in public, and you bring him to the house of Allah?
Who said he kissed someone in the house of Allah?
No. Well, he didn't. He kissed the sisters outside, and the pictures when everybody saw the pictures. So people, as a community, Naz, this is out of my league now. You need to understand. It's the whole community in Harrow.
This whole shit, you know this whole stuff,
Yeah.
This whole shit,
Yeah.
this whole malarkey stuff started with you.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you need to just chill out. You know this whole approach you've got.
What approach?
You're pissing a lot of people off. And the thing is, if you're brother, I know a lot of religious people. You're not religious by doing what you do. You're just tarnishing someone.
No.
What is your fascination?
Nas, listen.
There's no point for you to get yourself involved, and you're just taking it to a whole different level now. You're ruining someone's reputation, and you put the pictures up, the videos up. Why are you carrying on?
Of course, why wouldn't I, bro? Why wouldn't I carry on?
What's it got to do? Why did you do other people?
Aki,
What's your fascination with it?
Aki, what does the Quran and Sunnah say? Aki, let me speak to Yaz. Yeah, let me speak to Yaz.
Listen to you, bitch. I swear on my...
Listen, don't find me. I will come to you now. I will come to you now. Tell me where you are. Yaz, where are you? Yaz, where are you? Don't talk, don't swear. Yaz or Naz, where are you? Yeah. Okay, go on. It's recorded. Go on. Don't find me. I will come to you now. Where are you? I will come to you now. Where are you? Stop running your mouth. Naz, don't run your mouth. Tell me where you are and I will come to you. Listen, where are you? Location, please. Okay, how can I find you? This is not finding Wally.
Make it a mission to find me in the next 2 days.
No. Where are you?
Brothers and sisters, notice that when Ali said, what does the Quran and the Sunnah say? That is when they began to swear and use filthy, vulgar language. We talk about Quran and Sunnah, then they start to swear. Then the guy swears by his daughter's life, which is shirk. And then you wonder why these people or their clients shouldn't speak at a masjid. They're saying, hey, it's bad, you guys have stopped us from talking at a masjid, the house of Allah, and we were going to give inspirational talks as Adam tweeted, but then they swear like this. The guys that want them to speak at a masjid, I don't know. And at the end he says, make it a mission to find me in the next 2 days. Like, bro, respectfully speaking, it's not Call of Duty, akhi. Like, the brother said to you, we can meet, what's your location, etc. But, you just locked the phone off him. Khair. To conclude, I would just like to comment on some of the tweets that Brother Adam put up today on his Twitter. The brother said, and these are his tweets, you can go and check them out. And notice that up until now, we've not once been personal with him. We've never taken it personal and insulted each other or tried to threaten each other. But this was different because today he took things personal and he said some things that even I was disturbed by and I wasn't expecting from Adam. He said, ain't no security gonna knock you out. I will. And go ahead. Use this against me. I'll keep smiling and living my life while you talk crap. Akhi. Like, come on, bro. That's not even your character. Like, why you would say that, I don't know, bro. Like, akhi, till now, like, on a real tip, bro, like, if you came at me and you tried to hit me, I would let you bang me, bro. I wouldn't fight you back. Not because I'm scared of you, akhi, wallahi al-azim, I'm not. Because you know what, I have Allah on my side, I've got nothing to fear. But because the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said when two Muslims are fighting each other, intending to kill, both of them will be in the hellfire. Both of them. The one who killed, but the other one who was killed because if he had the chance he would be able to do that. You're my brother. Wallahi you are. I'm your brother too. That kind of speech is inappropriate and is unnecessary. But then you try to clarify why you said it. Don't think I'm getting angry. Allahu A'lam. But you wouldn't say you're going to knock someone out unless you were getting angry. He said, just very protective. If we're going to keep messing with my adumis, especially when Rima is with me in the UK, I'm sorry, I've not tried to mess with you guys. I've not said anything about your sister. She's my sister. I understand you're protective. And wallahi al-azim, I'm protective of your sister as well, because believe it or not, she's my sister. But the same way you're protective of Rima, I'm protective of all of my sisters. The difference between me and you is you just see her to be your sister. But I see all of them to be my sisters, and I'm protective of them as well, which is why I will carry on making these videos as long as necessary, to clarify the situation, to protect the hearts and the minds of our beloved sisters and brothers. If it makes my adumi smile if I hug them or kiss them on the cheek, then I'ma do it, in capitals. It's our life. No bad intentions, you dirty-minded people. No, I'm not dirty-minded at all. Rather, this appears to be quite arrogant. I mean, you've been told it's wrong, and you're persisting on doing it. Just so you know, if you're persisting on doing it, and you know it's wrong, you're a fasiq, you're a sinner. But if you've been presented with the evidence why it's wrong, and you reject the evidences why it's wrong, but you do it anyway, and you make it halal for yourself to do it, then you may become a kafir. Because you have done kufr of the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in this regard. It's dangerous what you're saying, bro. Please be careful. I'm not saying you're a kafir. It's up to you. Depends on how you meant it in your heart. Then you say, if my mum loves Justin Bieber and she wants a friendly kiss on the cheek and a hug, then she can go right ahead if that makes her day. Now, in the video that the sisters made against you, you said you would never put your mum out there like that. But now you're saying it's okay if she goes and does that. So either you're going against what you said in your video, and that means you're lying now because you're contradicting yourself, or you really do mean it and you made a mistake in your video, but you're still wrong. You know why, bro? Because I mean, who says that? Like, they're gonna let another guy kiss their mom? I don't care. Oh. And Justin Bieber's like a man now. It's not even like he's a kid, like he's a man now. Like, no wonder why you don't mind touching up sisters when you don't mind if a guy kisses your mum on the cheek. Like, that's where the problem is, if that really is what you believe. Or maybe, you know, you just tweeted that in haste. My brothers and sisters, I don't have a personal grudge with these brothers. Till now, I will shake hands, hug them, love them. When we were planning to meet with them because their promoter got in touch with us, we were going to go buy them gifts to make up, so they know that there's no animosity between us. Because the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ is give gifts so love can increase amongst one another. But you know what? The situation got so bad. And you know why I believe it got bad? I believe Adam and his team are accountable and they're wrong. I do. But you know who is even more accountable perhaps? It's you guys, his fans. The reason why I say that is because Adam is clearly a guy who will do what he needs to do in order to please his fans. As long as you guys go about allowing him to get away with what he does, he will carry on doing it. If you guys had advised him collectively with love from the beginning, him and his team wouldn't have come with these kind of things. I can guarantee you that. But you guys did. And in reality, you think you love him, but wallahi, you're his enemies. Wallahi al-azim, you're his enemies. And on the day of judgment, and we pray that this is not the case, but if Allah holds him accountable for everything that he did, he will turn his back on all of you. And so will you on him. And you will be clear-cut enemies to each other. Please, reconsider the way you look at things. Look at things in the context of the akhirah. And advise him, if you really love him, please stop what you're doing. And if he does and changes his ways, I will be the first to come out and make a video giving him a shout out, and everyone go and benefit from Brother Adam Saleh. But until then, do what you need to do. If you're going to persist in your arrogance and your ignorance. But just know one thing, and I beg of you, please. Allah will judge you on the Day of Judgment. But there is nothing comforting about that reality. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.